For great Pokemon TCG product and prices, check out theawesomecoupleshop.com. Hey guys, welcome back to Team PokeLancers. Today we are looking at another standard deck. Today we are going to be looking at Espeon GX Wobbuffet. So before we get into this, we reached 100 subscribers. Thank you guys. You guys make the channel awesome and amazing. This coming Friday, I think 31st, we will be doing a giveaway video. So be on the lookout for that. Let's go ahead and get into this. Main attacker is Espeon GX. Has 200 HP and 3 attacks. 2 which are regular attacks and its GX attack. Its first attack is Psybeam, does 30 damage, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. This is amazing because you do not have to flip heads. You don't have to worry about coin flips at all. It just automatically confuses your opponent's Pokemon, which means if they flip tails, they take 30 damage. His second attack, Psychic, for Psychic Energy and 2 double colorless, does 60 plus. This attack does 30 more damage for times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So this is really good. So it's good against Mewtwo. It's good against Yveltal. It's good against Decidueye. It's good against Volcanion. You're basically two-shotting everything. And its third attack, Divide GX. Put 10 damage counters in any way you like on any amount of Pokemon on your opponent's side of the bench or active. So, say for instance you only need 4 counters to knock out a Pokemon on the bench, 2 on the active. There's 6, and then you put another 4 counters wherever you want. You divide it up to help either finish up knockouts or make it easier to take a knockout. The way we get into Espeon is through this little baddie right here, Eevee. Has an ability, Energy Evolution. When you attach a basic energy card from your hand to this Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon that is the same type as that energy card and put it onto this Pokemon to evolve it. Then shuffle your deck. So on our first turn, we attach a Psychic Energy, and boom, we have Espeon. So we don't have to worry about waiting the turn to evolve. We run 2 Shaman with a setup ability just to help with consistency. 1 Tauros GX has 3 attacks, all costing a double colorless, Rage, Horn Attack, and Mad Bull GX. 2 Wobbuffet. This is probably the MVP of the deck, because if you start with this, it automatically shuts off your opponent's Shamans and what else? Shuts off their Shamans, it shuts off Volcanion, it shuts off Decidueye, it shuts off a lot of Pokemon. So he is probably the MVP of this deck. We run 4 Crushing Hammer. Flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy from one of your opponent's Pokemon. We run 2 Enhanced Hammer. Discard a special energy attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon. 1 Super Rod. Shuffle in any combination of 3 energy or Pokemon back into your deck. 4 Trainer's Mail. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Pick a trainer other than Trainer's Mail, reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle the rest of the cards back into your deck. 4 Ultra Balls. Ultra Ball is discard 2 cards from your hand, search your deck for any Pokemon, shuffle your deck afterwards. 4 VS Seeker. Grab any supporter back from your discard pile. 3 Parallel City. This helps just throw your opponent off because, 1, we can either limit our bench and make it to where fire, water, and grass do reduced damage, or 2, we can start it off and make it to where our opponent can only have 3 bench Pokemon. So it can work either way. We run 3 Lysander. It's a little higher than what most decks run. Most decks run 2, but we want to be able to Lysander whatever we need up into the active spot. And I found just in testing that the three Lysanders is a good number. If you wanted to cut it, I would cut this and 2 energy for double colorless energy. We're running with Psychic for this video, but if you were wanting to cut something, I would cut 2 Psychic energy and a Lysander and put in 3 double colorlesses. We run 2 N. Each player shuffles his or her hand into his or her deck. Then each player draws a card for each of his or her remaining prize cards. For Professor Sycamore, discard your hand, draw 7 new cards. For Team Flare Grunt, discard an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. And 2 Floatstone. The Pokemon this card is attached to has no retreat cost. So the idea is to slow your opponent down as much as possible with hammers and flare grunts, and just slowly take knockouts out with Espeon GX. We can finish up with Tauros or Wobbuffet if needed. So let's go ahead and see this deck in action. See how good it performs. So we are playing Quags, playing a Water Toolbox deck. And it's saying we have the favor at the moment, so we'll see what. I wonder if they're playing Quad Lapras. We're going to go ahead and call heads. And we won the coin flip for a change. Woohoo! Yes, we would like to go first. So, oh, this is amazing. Alrighty. Tough decisions. Do we want to start out with Wob? We're gonna play this a little differently. We're gonna start up with Wob, and we will go ahead and put Eevee on the bench. It means we're not gonna do an energy evolution this turn, but that's okay because we get Ultra Ball. See how this works. This may be a mistake. It may not. It may pay off. Just see how it works. Our opponent is selecting their starting Pokemon. Come on, Quags. What's taking you so long? There we go. Let's get this game rolling. Oh, we're playing Kyogre. Okay. With Poplio? Okay, this is interesting. This is definitely interesting. So we're going to Ultra Ball, discarding the Lysander and an energy. Going to go ahead and grab a Espeon. Let's see what else is in here. Cool. We're grabbing an Espeon GX. We're not going to be able to energy evolve this turn, but that's okay. We're just going to go ahead and attach and pass turn. Water energy going down to Kyogre, seeing the Spirit Leak go down. Trainer's Mail. See an N coming down. Aw, there goes our Espeon. Darn it. Oh, they didn't play it. Okay. We're okay with that. We're going to go ahead and play Espeon down. We are going to go ahead and attach an energy to Wobbuffet, and we are going to VS Seeker the Lysander and bring Poplio up. And pass turn. So we see Poplio evolving into Brione. And is my opponent going to play N or not? That is the question. We know he has it in his hand. See a Primal Kyogre going to Mega Evolve, or Primal Evolve, sorry. Same as Mega Evolution. See a Professor's Letter, going to grab 2 Water Energy. And we see an N. Sweet. Not a bad. Could have used a Lysander or VS Seeker in one of these, but that's alright. We're going to go ahead and try to get rid of some of these energies, and we're flipping tails, yay. Lovely PTCGO. We're just going to go ahead and pass turn. So let's see. Can't remember what the primal. It takes 4 energy. See a Dive Ball coming for another Kyogre. I have not seen this deck for at least 2 years. It's been a minute. Is it weak to grass as well? Yeah. It wouldn't. Depending on how quickly it can get set up against Decidueye, it could possibly do well. This is interesting, seeing good old Poplio. Or Primarina. He's missing his Primarina. VS Seeker for N. Probably going to play it. Which we're okay with. So we got the Lysander. We got a bunch of stuff here we can do. We are going to go ahead and attach... We're going to go ahead and attach here. And, how do we want to do this? We want to have that ready, but we don't want to... I don't want to bring that up just yet. Actually, you know what? We are going to go ahead and bring it up next turn. We'll just go ahead and pass. Unless he has a way to switch out, which it looks like he does. See a trainer's mail coming down. Trainer's mail for another N. Does he N us? Yep, he ends us. Oh, he got the Floodstone. Okay, that's good. And a Lysander. That's even better. We're going to go ahead and retreat into Espeon GX. We're going to try to get rid of an energy. Nope. A VS Seeker would be nice here. We're going to go ahead and bring you up. Let's see. Psychic does 60 plus 30, so it does 30 more damage times the amount of energy. So 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210. It is a knockout, I believe, or very close to a knockout. We're going to go ahead and Ultra Ball, discarding these two. Going to grab an Eevee. Play Eevee down. Shaman set up for 6 new cards. Play Trainer's Mail. We're going to grab the VS Seeker back. We're going to go ahead and Psychic for a lot. 180. $60, $70. Ah, really? 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 Rough Seas. See an energy going down onto Poplio. So he's going to do 30 damage to our Shaman EX. I believe that's how that attack works. Yep. See if we can try a Crushing Hammer here. We have not gotten a single heads on those hammers. That is rather irritating. Rather irritating. Gonna go ahead and play down Tauros. Put a Floatstone on Tauros. VS Seeker for N. Play N. There we go. I was hoping to get another energy to put on this Espeon, benched Espeon. So we've got the Parallel City going on. We're going to get rid of this damaged Shaman. And we're going to go ahead and Psychic for the knockout. Well, we got 2 energies. So he promotes the Brione. See him playing a Sycamore, discarding his hand. Putting another Poplio on the bench. And he puts us to sleep. And confuses us. Sorry, not sleep. Why did I say sleep? So he confuses us. So if we flip tails, we automatically KO ourselves. So what we're going to do here is we're going to attach to there. We're going to go ahead and retreat. Bringing this up. We're going to VS Seeker for the Lysander. And we are going to go ahead and bring up Tauros GX. And we're going to use Psybeam, confuse them. See a second Tauros coming down. An energy going on to Kyogre. And we see a Horn Attack for 60. So, dilemma. We're going to go ahead and play the Trainer's Mail. We don't need anything there. We're going to attach an energy to the active. Going to go ahead and Sycamore our hand away because it's not very nice right now. Could have used that off of the Trainer's Mail, but that's alright. No worries. We'll grab the Lysander out of the discard, off of the Trainer's Mail. We're going to go ahead and Psybeam for another 30. And hope he flips tails. So if we see a dive ball, probably for a Primal Kyogre. Nope, dive ball for a Brione. Or Poplio. Sorry. I mean, Primarina. Disarming Voice, Sparkling Area. Okay, that's interesting. Have not seen that being used. So what is... We see 30 damage going down onto Tauros. We are going to go ahead and attach an energy. Let's see, we're going to be doing Psychic for 60. This does 30 more damage times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So 60, 20, 80, 90. That's a knockout. So use Psychic for knockout here. Taking a knockout on this Tauros GX with 120 damage, bringing him up to 210 damage for the KO. We get an energy and a VS Seeker off of our prizes, and he's probably going to promote that Primarina non-GX card. No, he promotes Kyogre. Okay. Interesting. See a Water Pulse for 10, and we are asleep. Nope, we're awake. Sweet. We're going to go ahead and Team Flare Grunt that energy away. Trainer's Mail. Go ahead and grab another Flare Grunt. Probably unnecessary to do. I'm going to hold off on attaching anything just yet. And we're going to go ahead and do Psybeam for 30. See an energy being attached, and he's going to try to Water Pulse again. He got heads, so he's able to do it. Let's see if we can wake up. Yes, we wake up. Good. I'm gonna go ahead and discard that energy again. We'll use Psychic for a lot less, but that's okay. Not worried about that. We have game next turn, unless he can retreat. See, another energy going down. And he damages himself. So we don't need to do anything here. We're just going to go ahead and Psychic for the match. Okay, victory screen. All right. So let's go ahead and see this in another match, see how it does. So we're playing Coney Screw? I think that's how he says his name. Weird name, dude. Not very PG. So we have no basic Pokemon, so we're going to be taking a mulligan. We're going to go ahead and start Wobbuffet because he has the opening turn, and we'll go ahead and done. See an Eevee, an Oddish coming down, a Sableye. We are in standard, right? Okay. See a Trainer's Mail for an Ultra Ball. Probably going to go in and get a Espeon. I'm not sure if we're playing a mirror match or not. No, Umbreon. Going in to get an Umbreon. So we're going to go ahead and attach there. We're going to go ahead and play Parallel City, making it to where he can only have 3 bench Pokemon, and we'll play N. Don't have a Crushing Hammer, but we're going to go ahead and go in and discard a Sycamore and a Energy for an Espeon, and we will pass turn. See a Floatstone going down to Oddish, so we're going to be item locked here in a minute. Most likely. Depends if he can find the Forest of Giant Plants, if that's what he runs. Could be, could not be, I don't know. We'll see. We see an level ball for a Gloom. Gloom, gloom, gloom. And Umbreon coming on the field. And I do believe Wobbuffet is weak. No, he's weak to Psychic. So I know some Psychic types are weak to Dark. See an Ultra Ball, probably for the Vileplume. Oh, he does run Forest. Okay. No, we see a Shaman EX. You don't draw any cards because of Wobbuffet's ability, buddy. See a Shadow Bullet for 90 to the active. We're going to go ahead and enhance Hammer that nice little energy off. We're going to attach here. We're going to go ahead and evolve into Espeon. We're going to go ahead and Trainer's Mail for an Ultra Ball. Do we want to do Ultra Ball? Let's see what's in our discard. We're going to actually Trainer's Mail for the VS Seeker. We're going to go ahead and VS Seeker for the Sycamore. And play it. So, get another Eevee. Ah, dang it. I didn't want to put Shaman down. That was a misclick. Ah, lag. Computer lag. Hate it. Sorry about that, guys. That was not supposed to be played. Was trying to play down the Eevee. We're going to go ahead and Ultra Ball, discarding the VS Seeker and that, because we want to keep that in the event he plays another Enhanced Hammer. We're going to grab the Espeon GX, and we will pass turn. He's probably going to take a knockout on this Wobbuffet this turn if he has an energy. Yes, he does. He was leery of playing it for good reason. We see a Dark Call GX. Okay. Getting rid of both Psychic Energies. We're going to Enhanced Hammer and Flare Grunt. This deck is so dirty. We're going to go ahead and evolve into Espeon, and we're just going to pass turn. What is my opponent going to do? I see the victory screen. So he had no way to get out of it. So let's go ahead and see this deck in another matchup. That was kind of short and sweet. So we're playing Deniquin? Just Deniquin? I think is how you say his name. Sorry if I slaughtered your name, buddy. We won the coin flip, so yes, we are going to go first. And we will go ahead and put Wobbuffet in the active. Since we have an Espeon, we don't need to evolve right away. We're going to go ahead and do that. And let's see what we draw. So we've got a Trainer's Mail. Let's see if we can get a Floatstone. Parallel City seems like a good option here. We want to limit his side of the bench. We're going to go ahead and attach there, and we will pass turn. See a Fighting Fury Belt coming down onto Yveltal, Dark Energy, and a Tauros to the bench. Max Elixir to the Tauros. Let's see if it fails or passes. It fails. Max Elixir number 2. Let's see if it gets it. Does he get it? Does he get it? Yes. So got Max Elixir, 1 Max Elixir fired. So we're going to go ahead and attach energy to Espeon. And we are going to go ahead and Sycamore our hand away. Let's see if we can get a Crushing Hammer. We got tails on it. Oh, that's sad. Let's see. One Pokemon we could shuffle back in, but we don't want to do that. We're just going to go ahead and set an Eevee down, and we'll pass turn. We see an N coming down from my opponent. Having a little bit of trouble getting set up because of our Wobbuffet in the active, apparently. So we get an Enhanced Hammer, 2 Crushing, a Wobbuffet, Espeon, and a Parallel City. We see another Max Elixir coming down onto Tauros, and it does fire. That's Max Elixir number 3. And we see a pass on to our turn. So we're going to go ahead and try Crushing Hammer, get rid of that energy. Crushing Hammer number 2, get rid of that energy. We don't want you having energy on that, buddy. And we'll go ahead and put another Espeon down, and we're going to pass our turn. Okay, so we don't have a way to get Wobbuffet out of the active at the moment. We do run Floatstones, just don't know where they're at the moment. See an Evil Ball for 70, and pass on to our turn. So we are going to, we could let him knock this out. Yeah, we're going to let him go ahead and take the knockout on that. We'll set that on the bench and pass turn. Wonder if he's debating playing a double colorless. No, we just see another Evil Ball for the knockout. So, got Espeon in the active. We're going to go ahead and Team Flare Grunt one of their energies off. We're going to Ultra Ball, discarding a Lysander and a Parallel City. Going to grab a Shaman EX. We're going to play Shaman, set up for 5 new cards. And we got the energy. That's all we needed. Let's see, we've got a Shaman in the discard. We're just going to leave this as is. So we're going to go ahead and Psychic for 90. Probably should have Psybeamed first. That may have been a play mistake. Because if he has an energy, he's just going to steam over us. He'll do 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 damage. If he gets another energy. He's digging probably for a Shaman. We see him discarding an N and a Fighting Fury Belt. See a Shaman go down onto his bench. Super Rod some energy back into his deck. See a Floatstone going down on Tauros, and Shaman set up for 4 new cards. We're going to see oh no, we're going to see a Tauros, probably. Probably going to see a Tauros come down. Yep. And he's going to Mad Bull for the knockout. Very nicely done, sir. Very nicely done. We're going to go ahead and risk it. Trainer's Mail. We're going to Super Rod our Shaman and a few energy back into the deck. We're going to go ahead and Ultra Ball, discarding the Sycamore and an Ultra Ball for the Shaman. We're going to go ahead and Flare Grunt one of the energies off of his active, and Shaman set up for 5. We did get an energy. We're going to go ahead and put Eevee down. We will attach a Psychic to the active. We're going to grab a Team Flare Grunt for next turn. And we will Psybeam for 30 and confuse our opponent, Tauros. Sorry guys, my allergies are going nuts today. See a Fighting Fury Belt coming down onto the Shaman, and he's going to Lysander up. What is he going to Lysander up? He's Lysandering the Shaman up and going to try to Rage. He got the heads, taking 2 more prizes. Very nicely done, sir. We are probably going to lose this matchup. Going to go ahead and Flare Grunt. Try to get rid of this energy. Try. Going to go ahead and Psybeam for another 30 and hopefully keep him from taking a prize. What's up?
The one room is done. I need you on the next room.
The keys are hanging right there above the dryer. Sorry about that. So we see a Lysander for the Shaman trying to take his last set of prizes. Is he going to get heads or tails is the question. We were definitely outplayed in this one. That, not taking the confusion, that yep, that's game. So, there you guys see it. We won 2 of the matches. One of the matches we did not get lucky in, but a play mistake could have possibly caused the inevitable outcome. Yveltal is one of the best decks in the format. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys like the deck review, and until next time, we will see you guys later. Come on. Pause.